When I was in elementary school, my neighbors would call my mother over the summer and ask if I wanted to come over to help them sort mail. Yes, that is a real thing that happened. I have always been passionate about organization, and I have been lucky enough to carry this somewhat weird passion with me throughout my life and especially into college. We all know how important it is to stay organized, and it is especially so during periods of enormous transition like what we're going through right now. So today, I'm going to share my strategies for managing deadlines and classwork in the era of COVID, how to handle ELC and all of your many Outlook emails, and how to keep your dorm clean when you basically live in an oversized shoebox. Before I begin, I know many of you are probably wondering, why should I be organized? My chaos and dysfunction has served me well all my life, I like my system, and has never done me wrong. Well, increasing studies are showing that there is a link between academic performance and organization. A study done by a group of teachers in 2008 showed that students who performed poorly academically also had poor organizational skills, and vice versa, students who performed well academically had excellent organizational skills. Poor organizational skills, if not managed, can lead into problems in college and in the workforce. In a non-academic sense, professional organizer Cynthia Braun says that organization can help with many mental and emotional things as well, including increased time management, decreased stress, and the peace of mind of knowing where your things are when you need them. Now I'm going to begin by talking about managing deadlines and classwork in this crazy time that we're all going through. My biggest tip for managing deadlines and classwork is to have 2 separate calendars. I know this may sound a bit excessive, especially for those of us who wouldn't consider ourselves organized people, but this really does help to keep everything organized and to make sure that you know what you're doing and when you have to have it done by. The first calendar that I keep is a big desk calendar that looks at the whole month at a glance, and that's where I put all of my deadlines and due dates for assignments. This way you can see them all in one place, and you can know where you are and how much time you have left before you have to turn something in. Additionally, having it in a big calendar like this ensures that you won't miss anything when you have to flip through multiple weeks in a planner. Speaking of planners, that is my second organizational tool for daily classwork and daily assignments. This way, every day in your planner, you can write down what you have to do for a certain class if it has to be turned in the next day, and you can also keep track of your progress by marking it off as you go. A 2014 article from the Counseling and Psychological Services at the University of Kansas says that keeping a planner helps to alleviate stress by ensuring that you don't forget deadlines and also avoiding the consequences of missing them. Another way to keep your planner organized is to color code it, and this is especially beneficial if you are a visual learner. According to World Educational Services Ambassador Maddie Lavoie, color coding your planner by class allows you to visually track your progress and see what your workload looks like. In my planner, I also record whether I'm on Zoom, in person, or asynchronous for each day of class. Even if you think you haven't memorized, we all know how embarrassing it is to walk into an empty classroom when everyone else is on Zoom, so this is a great way to keep that together as well. Next, I'll be talking about how to manage electronic communications and all of the many Outlook emails we get every day. With so many Outlook emails and so many different things posted on ELC, it is super easy for something to get lost in the shuffle if you're not careful to keep up with what you have going on. One easy way to do this is to make sure to go through your Outlook email and through your ELC notifications every day. Although this can seem tedious, going through every day and making sure that you know what's going on and when it's due can really help so that your work doesn't pile up and you don't accidentally miss something because it got lost between all of your other emails. Another way to keep your emails organized is to make folders. I have folders for things like ELC receipts, information for different classes, and confirmation emails. Making folders is a really great way to keep your emails organized because that way, if you need something later that you forgot, you don't have to sift through 150 unread emails in your inbox, but instead you can go to a folder, find the email you're looking for, and go from there. I also make it a point to look through all of my ELC and all of my weeks at a glance every Sunday and record them in my planner so that I can make sure I know what my class format is and what class times I have in the week ahead, and if teachers have them posted, you can also go ahead and write down some of your work. This can help you feel more at ease for the week to come, and especially with information coming at us from so many different places after going online, it can really help you be settled and have the peace of mind that you know what's going on for the upcoming week. Now I'm going to talk about dorm organization. Our dorms are our bedrooms, our living rooms, our kitchens, and our offices all at the same time. And aside from all of that, we have to share them with another person, which can be incredibly challenging. So the biggest recommendation I have for dorm organization is to make sure that you put things back right after you're done with them, so that you always know where things are and you don't have to spend time looking for them later. I also recommend setting up a cleaning schedule with you and your roommate to ensure that your dishes get washed and your trash gets taken out every day without anything getting smelly or overwhelming when you have to clean all at the same time. Now, before I wrap up, I want to remind everyone that organization is a deeply personal process, and what works for me may not work for you, and that's okay. Remember that you do not have to have the energy of a 7-year-old happy-to-sort male to be organized. But I do hope that my tips about managing deadlines, working through your Outlook, and keeping your dorm clean can help you as you strive to stay organized in these next few months, or inspire you to find strategies of your own. Thank you.